Good morning, everyone. It's Rob. It's Friday, the 5th of June. Yeah, there we go. Struggling already. So, it's now 20 to 11 in the morning, and I conducted a live session this morning at 8 o'clock. And I've just jumped onto our Discord channel here, where we're sort of talking through trades and stuff and nonsense. So 8 o'clock is after. It's our first live session of the day. I normally only do the Friday session, but we have other guys who do Monday to Thursday. I think David does Monday and Wednesday, and Kevin does Tuesday and Thursday. Then we've got Paul at 9 o'clock, Sarah at 1 o'clock, Sharon at 2 o'clock, and then normally Les at 7 o'clock. But as it's Friday today, it's non-farm payroll. There's, I think, there's no session from Sarah, well, not her normal one at 1 o'clock. No session from Sharon at 2, but Sarah is doing one at 3, just a kind of review of the week. And then at 7 o'clock this evening, we've got Robin and Johnny doing one of the strategies of the beginner session. So anyway, that's all by the by. So 8 o'clock this morning is after the down under BYOB trading session, which is normally 6 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock. In the run-up to the London trading session open. So let's have a quick look. So today we're on the 5th of June. I think Jeffrey's messages in response to comment yesterday from Kevin. So Tony got 10 pips on GBP AUD, so it's the pound against the Australian dollar, using the down under BYB, thanks to David. Jane took 10 pips on the again pound Australian dollar. Merv took 10 pips, same trade. Kevin took 12 pips on that same trade. Henry got 10 pips. Helen got 12, but she was also in the pound New Zealand dollar, which just hit stop loss. So don't win them all. And this section is for everyone to post their results, wins, losses, and break-evens, as it says at the top, right up here. So what have we got to? Sally got 5 pips on the pound Australian dollar. She was placing a trade in the iPad, so didn't have the exit manager. So she moved to stop loss to 5 pips profit, and it went back down, so that ended the trade. But she was happy overall, which is excellent. Craig also got 10 pips on the pound Australian dollar. Got in too soon on the pound New Zealand, so minus 22 on that, but as I said, lesson learned. David, no joy for me on down under. Got 6 pips on New Zealand dollar, which is actually, do you know what? That's not bad considering some people. Well, as Craig has put 22 pips down on that one. Obviously, up 6, but down 20. Okay, find uphill battle with the 5 pip spread. Yeah, so at that time of day, the spreads can go a bit wacky on your brokers. Chris, Chris jumped on the live session this morning at 8, having already done the down under BYOB session. And this morning he grabbed 13 pips on the pound New Zealand dollar, 10 and a bit on pound Australian dollar, 2.5 pips on euro Australian dollar, giving 25.7 pips. Did not get an alert for the euro New Zealand dollar, but on my session he got another 10 pips with the euro CAD. So weekly target achieved, 15 trades taken, 15 wins, 0 losses. I think I'm getting into the groove. That's fantastic. And that was, so what was, so that's all before 9 o'clock this morning. He's done, so 30, 35, just over 35 pips for the pip. Don't know why I found that so hard to work out what 25.7 plus 10 would be. Anyway, Darren, on down under pound New Zealand dollar, euro New Zealand dollar, never got the BYOB up or down. Got pips from the other two, which was 10 on pound Australian dollar and 8 from euro Australian dollar. Fantastic. Jane was down 30 pips by the look of it on Euro Australian dollar. I think she left it too late on the candle, saying that there's been a strong sell since 2:30, so maybe should have left it, and she'll go back for it on Monday. So that's the thing. When you lose, I think I saw one of the educators saying, if you lose a trade, all you're doing is you're giving your money to the market just to hold on to for a while. You can claim that money back later on. So Aina got 10 pips on my session this morning with a thank you, and thank you, Aina. David also got 10 pips thanks to my session this morning. Craig, the crypto ninja, crypto. He's got another session tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock UK time. So this is how well he's doing. He got 100 pips to TP2, take profit 2, using the strategy that he teaches us. He got 300 pips on partial profit from a swing trade, and position still open, waiting for more. Weekly pip count now sitting at 1,460. Wowzers. So there's a bit of conversation here. So David, who is the guy who trains on the Down Under BYOB, just saying that Euro New Zealand dollar and Pound New Zealand dollar were never an option as no alert. So he's offering for the other David to contact him or to watch the videos again. David just saying, responding to that, saying basically distracted. So not wise to trade whilst distracted. Jane also, done exactly the same. Wasn't the biggest on camera. Okay, that's fine. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, fantastic comment there about hindsight is a wonderful thing. Yes, it is. But it's, do you know what? Actually, when you're trading at that time, you haven't got the foresight. You haven't got. I'll say you haven't got the foresight. You can predict possibly where price is going, but when you're actually in that moment at that time, thinking, right, okay, I think this is the trade to get into. You place your trade. It doesn't always go your way, and then when you then spend time and look back at it and analyze it a bit more, you can. Sometimes you go, of course, why would I have got into that trade? But anyway, it's a lesson for us all at times, and we've all done it. We have all done it. So here's Chris again, just giving his chart markups for the down under session this morning. So he's got trend lines on there. So you're probably not going to see those particularly clearly, but not to worry. This is all part of our number session. Andrew, 10 easy pips from Rob's session this morning. Great start today. Thank you, Andrew. Justin thanking Chris for providing his charts that are helpful. David just updating us with 6 pips on Euro Australian dollar and 10 pips on Pound Australian dollar. So as he said earlier in one of the other comments up here somewhere, that the alerts didn't come up for the Pound New Zealand dollar or Euro New Zealand dollar. So it's only those 4 pairs I think that are traded. I've still personally got to, excuse me, I'm used to getting up so early. I've still got to go over the videos myself for the Down Under BYB. Plus, I'm not that good at getting up early, so I'm going to watch the videos to get an understanding of it. But whether I'll actually trade at that time of day, who knows? Phil got 10 pips on Pound Australian dollar and 5 pips on Euro Australian dollar. And Jamie, first trade last night, 32 pips on Euro Australian dollar. So there we go. That's today so far. It's only 10 to 11 in the morning. Now, as I've said, it's non-farm payroll. So if you're new to trading, trade with caution. And in fact, probably we normally advise don't bother trading on this day, only because a number of people don't realise how sometimes wild the moves can be. There are other times where NFP is just there's not much movement, there's not much of a spike. So sometimes it can be just quite ordinary. But typically, when the figures are released at 1:30 UK time, you'll see sudden big movements. Um, very clever the way the market makers do their stuff. They push price down and then push price up. You get the moves down to try and maybe knock out some stop losses, and then you get big pushes up, or vice versa, whichever way the price should be going. It is possible to trade, and there are a bunch of traders who only trade on NFP, no other time, because they make so much money just from the price action on NFP. But if you're new, we always recommend just leave that Friday alone, the first Friday of the month. And typically it is the first Friday of the month. Every now and then it does change, but typically it's the first Friday of the month. And we recommend that you just leave the markets alone. So this morning in the session, we were looking at some of the chart markups and using the tools that we have just to see what we could capture, and we were trying to avoid the US pairs, but yeah, we've got Euro, Canadian dollar for 10 pips, and I think GBP CAD I wrote down on the 15-minute time frame for something to keep an eye out. I haven't gone back and looked at it again because I've just been on another session, the 9 o'clock session with Paul, so I'll go and have a look at that in a moment. However, we've got all of this lovely activity here. We've got harmonic alerts here. So where are we at now? Okay, so we've got pound Australian dollar has come up as a it's about an hour ago on the 15-minute as a Gartley pattern. We've got the section here, ask a question. Loads of people putting their charts for review on the underground BYOB. Loads of great help and support. But not only that, we've got, where's the welcome? Here we go, welcome. I'm just going to go back to, right, so this is May. Okay, so here we go. This is from May here. So this is a number of people who have joined us during May. And as you can see, it's quite a lot. So we're now into June, but we've got a number of people who have joined our community during May, which is fantastic. We've got all these live sessions here. That's from my session at 8 o'clock. That's from Paul's session at 9. Tony's saying he's not doing a session today. Ask a question. We've got a trade surgery where people who say, if you got into a trade and it didn't go your way for whatever reason, you could post that in there, and people with experience will jump in and say, maybe wouldn't have got into that trade because of this, this, and this. Whatever the reasons are. That's where we try and help you understand. This is all beyond the live trading sessions. Help you understand when to get in and when to get out of the trade. So Paul's session this morning was fantastic. 9 o'clock, we went through harmonic patterns, and okay, when you first look at them, it's like all these big triangle shapes on the charts, and what on earth does it mean? But it's basically giving us potential reversals. But not only that, you can use those scans to then place more than one trade, and not just all at once, as in like place a sell, 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 sell. You could have it placing a sell for that particular portion, wait for it to hit that level, then go for another sell, or where if it hits that level, let's go for a buy, all that sort of thing. And it's a great session to watch. We've got the recording in our members group, so all of this stuff is valuable. It's key information that can help you all as new traders, or you're looking to just become profitable. Maybe you've been trading for a while and lost your mojo. Maybe you're just thinking, do you know what? I don't know what's going on with this Forex trading. I don't know how to do it. I don't understand the charts. And that's what we're here for, to help you with all of that. To go through all the basics, all of the things to look out for. We've just finished a series of mindset coaching sessions where you can flip sometimes some of your beliefs beliefs, so that rather than being hesitant and you say, oh, shall I place the trade, shall I place the trade, and then missing the opportunity, it can change the way you think about things. And just having that sort of resource is fantastic in our group as well. And on the 8 o'clock session this morning, we had more people contributing and adding value to the sessions. And you know what? I know I often say about what a great community this is, but believe me, it is actually a fun. I know I'm saying believe me, as if you're going to take my word for it. But honestly, believe me, the community is amazing. They do a great. There's loads of banter in there. There's yeah, I'll tell you what. I would rather leave it on that. What's we? Yeah, I don't know what to leave it on. But anyway, there's loads of banter. There's loads of help and support. There's In fact, I had a chat yesterday with somebody who's about a month into this now. They weren't getting overwhelmed, but it's just a case of they're trying to get their head round certain things and they want to understand more. But this is a journey, and you're not going to understand everything in the first week, first 5 minutes, first 2 weeks, first half an hour. It's going to take time to get to grips with this information and with the whole the blocks of unconscious incompetence, conscious incompetence, conscious incompetence, unconscious incompetence, unconscious competence, conscious incompetence, and conscious competence. So you're getting from, okay, I know about this, but I don't know how to do it, to a point where you then go, I know about this, I know how to do it, but I need to keep checking a checklist or making sure I go through the steps properly, to a point where you're consciously competent and you don't even have to think about it. It comes second nature, and you'll go look at the charts and go, right, I've got that in place, I've got that in place, I've got that in place, I'm now ready to place the trade. And all of these things are in the group. They're amazingly helpful. And this guy was just saying, I cannot believe what a great community is. That people are just happy to help each other because there is no competition. There is no competition. As if I place a trade, I'm not taking any money from you. If you place a trade, you're not taking any money from me. It's all about, right, I'm getting into this. What do you guys think? Want to jump in? Like this morning in the 8 o'clock session, we got into EuroCAD. I said, I'm getting into this now. A number of others got in as well. Got 10 pips, closed the trade, done. Simple as. It makes no difference to me whether you get into the trade or not. It's great if you do, because I want you to be profitable. And I want to help people get to that sort of level as well. So, yeah, I'm waffling on a bit. But I just, that was almost I'm resigned to the fact that this is just a simple community. We're sharing the knowledge, we're sharing the skills, we're adding value, we're always improving things, we're always making things better, we're always educating. We're doing, as I said already, daily live sessions starting from 8 in the morning through till 7 at night. And there's plenty, sorry, not just 7 at night. I always forget that there's Brian and Anne who do the baby boom power hour sessions on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. I think those work out about 2 o'clock in the morning UK time. So as you can probably tell, I don't often stay up for those or go to bed and then get up again for them. Only because they're covering the other time zones. So there's people in the States, in Australia. Brian's based in Australia, Anne's based in Canada. They work well as a team together, delivering trade ideas, trapping, setting their traps and getting the trade setups. And it's all good. It's all good. So anyway, I'm going to leave that there. It's Friday. We've got a 7-day trial starting again on Monday. So if you want to jump in and just watch what we do, you're more than welcome. There's no No money changing hands, no credit cards needed. Just send me a message. We'll get you added to the Facebook group, and you can just join and watch our live trading sessions. Watch what we're looking for. Look at the charts that we're marking up, and just have a look, see what we do. And that's all there is to it. You can watch the recordings. If you can't make the live session, it's all there, it's all available. Okay, I'm done. Have a great weekend. Love you loads. See you later on.